Hello, my wonderful people. Make when I hear this breaking news, I've been breaking headline. I don't know how I want to talk about because a lot there my mouth too. That is why I cannot keep quiet. Make when I see you the IPOB don't take a fresh actions to end the humongous sit at home that been ravaging the economies of the southeast. Is one of the headlines where we get treated for today matter will be Sunday. And today happens to be the 13th day, all in the month of August. And we are in the year of 2023. This year, I never see anything over him for a class on the one. The so-called president or big governor of Nigeria never do anything. The only thing he can do now is to be going. He want them to give him a go-ahead order so that he want to go to fight another country. And if I am to say, if you cause war, make sure you remain in the country. Because when I will cause war finish now, the next one you jump into the Nigerian fleet of airs and zoom out of the country and go to the same people that force you to cause war in your own region, and they will shade you and give you one kind of same mentality for you to defraud your people of their hard earned and commonwealth of the nation. Anyway, my wonderful people, let us post straight to the reason why we are here. As you are watching, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and and the bonga of them all. Make sure you share this message. Everybody get to know about it. IPOB takes fresh action to end sit at home in the southeast. This is another breaking news we had this morning. Make on see this one. The so-called defense, I say army defense chief, I be defense. What did they call him? He don't come out to. You know what this man they talk. He said your days are numbered. Defense chief warns IPOB and others. And we ask, what have IPOB got to do with the insecurity in the northeast, northwest, and the north central? Anything these people are saying without including IPOB or Biafras or Nnamdi Kanu or ESN, just know it that they never started, because this is the people that is giving them sleepless night on their Islamization agenda they carry come for this second tenure of what they call it, of APC. I mean their second missionary journey. You understand? Their first tenure is that of Buhari, and this one is their second missionary journey. I don't know how this thing relate to the us. I mean, I've been an IPOB cause the what they call it, the coup d'etat that happened in the Niger Republic. I don't even understand though. Anyway, whichever it is, my Biafran people, and I don't hear him, he said, and I quote, that the days of our enemies, or the day of him, not us, the days of my enemies have been numbered. Say thank you for giving us something to ponder. Last, this our brother, where Buhari make him lose all the whole bet where he gave for his house, even his old trouser. He don't turn to Mali, and simply because all the whole bet, he don't lose them finish. He don't manage. He managed defeat Robert Helenius with knockout. Okay, thank you, my brother. At least don't bounce back. Let us pray that you continue winning, because so that you will regain all your bet where you get not until you go to acknowledge Buhari. All that acknowledge Buhari, all of them lose, including our people, our guests that went into the final with Morocco, even playing 9 against 11. Simply because Buhari said he supported them, they lose on penalties. Israel Adesanya, now so he lose his own. Waiting the name of this one, Usman. Also UFC from Okene, he lose all his bets simply because all of them go and shook hand with Buhari. That means Buhari represents bad luck. But as it stands now, make on be like say Buhari don't turn to saint, because even as I'm talking to you now, go to the street now, ask people, they don't begin to miss Buhari. And I said it earlier on that any condition that will make Nigerians to miss that so-called Buhari, that means Nigeria they have collapsed, not even at the brink of collapse. Nigeria is no more, and that is the way Nigeria is at this point in time. Dollar, very soon before the end of this month, you hear that if you have $1, if you have yes, we have $1, just go and change it to be 1,000 naira, and you go and buy whatever you want to buy, even if in a packet of cigarettes, you take buy them, as simple as that. According to Chiwetarago, he said, and I quote, I was shrinking, Chiwetarago speaks, on items removed from his body after spiritual attack. Northern Elders Forum urges caution on Niger Republic. Full list of items, ogbono, beans, egusi, and other Nigerian foods being rejected from abroad. And I see but every of their property, and as soon as they import them, they enter our country. Come on our own. Make our people wear that place so that they go to contribute to the economy of Nigerians. Now they don't begin to ban them. They don't know carry ogbono, beans, or egusi there. It seems like maybe they don't start to plant all those ones that so that the economy go to grow. But Nigeria are the only people who know they support their own economy. The only thing they will do is to be importing, even common toothpick with import them. They support other people's economy while our own is dying. Although, on our way done here, so my wonderful people, please, this one is just a very quick one. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. I have no time to wait because when we're waiting in Naga, waiting in the OKK versus OKK. OKK versus OKK wedding. Now waiting. People hate. Now what I go to do now? Now that wedding, they're prepared to go. Anybody may anyhow. The person that they go see anyhow. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has in a bid to end the controversial and bloodletting sit-at-home exercise. In the southeast region of Nigeria, commenced the distribution of flyers and posters across communities to inform residents that it is no more. EKPA, how far? Are you there? We are waiting for your response to this. This is as the Biafran agitators insist on their withdrawal from the sit-at-home, which is said has been hijacked by some persons, not even some persons, by the government of the day. In a statement made available to newsmen during the weekend, IPOB spokesman Iman Powerful described the continuous sit-at-home order as an ugly phase of a bygone history that must never be repeated, as echoed by his embattled leader Nnamdi Kanu. In the statement, Powerful explained that the flyer distribution exercise was aimed at conveying Kanu's pronouncement to cancel Monday's sit-at-home. The statement reads, any person or persons talking about a non-existent sit-at-home in the southeast is an enemy of the people and shall be dealt with accordingly. The exercise also aims to inform the people that sit-at-home is not only dead, but will also never again be invoked or redeployed as a tool of civil disobedience in the group's quest for self-determination. While confirming that it was Kanu's order to inform the residents of IPOB's stand, Powerful warned that any person or persons talking about the so-called sit-at-home in Igbo land again remain an enemy of the people and will be dealt with in like manner. The statement added, it is to be stated for the often time for those who may feign ignorance of the laws governing the conduct expected of IPOB family worldwide, that our supreme leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, has ordered the permanent end to sit at home in the southeast. Anybody seen enforcing this illegal and non-existent Monday sit at home will be apprehended and summarily dealt with on the spot. The criminal elements are not working for IPOB nor the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who is detained in the DSS solitary confinement in Abuja. Those purporting to be running a Biafran government in exile from somewhere in Finland, also known as autopilot, are not IPOB members, and their activities do not represent the views of Nnamdi Kanu, rank and file IPOB membership, nor ESN operatives. It is a shame to the memory of our late members who gave their lives for the IPOB struggle that individuals never led ordinary street protesters in the southeast or anywhere in the world in support of IPOB can claim to lead our people. This is an absolute disgrace, Powerful stressed. He added, these shameless parasites and their sponsors were hoping that mere attachment of names, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and ESN, to their criminal enterprise will provide legitimacy to continue duping the gullibles. The social media Biafran government in exile has nothing to do with IPOB and MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. It have said categorically that let them stay off from this part. Kano has nothing to do with them and will never have anything to do with them. IPOB does not have any government in exile and will never have any government in exile or whatsoever. People that have never lead a protest anywhere in the world, were never detailed or held meetings with any international bodies, can never claim to represent our people. We therefore encourage people of the Southeast to help in the distribution of the flyers and posters to communities, hinterlands, and cities in the region, signifying the requiem mass for the senseless Monday sit at home. We warn once again that anybody apprehended in forcing sit at home will regret his life, and the self-acclaimed leader of Biafran government or Biafran Republic government in exile will not save such a person, the group noted. Your days are numbered, Defense Chief warns IPOB and others. The Military High Command has said the support it now enjoys from the citizens. The days of criminal elements in the country are numbered. The Defense Headquarters noted that with the development, it is either the criminal elements surrendered or get killed. The Director, Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, disclosed this in a statement on Friday. It partly read, the uncommon cooperation, collaboration, and support received from citizens across the country are greatly assisting our operations to yield expected results. Nigerians are speaking up and the military is doing something about it. Given the active participation of citizens in exposing the activities of these evil elements, their days are surely numbered to either surrender now or exit this world. The military will sustain the momentum. Therefore, if you know something, say something, and the military will do something. He added that in the last few weeks, troops killed 38 terrorists and arrested 175 gunmen. During the week leading to August 11, 2023, the military neutralized 38 terrorists, arrested 175 gunmen and criminals, 20 kidnappers, 30 collaborators, and 17 pipeline vandals. The military also rescued 89 kidnapped hostages. Troops denied the oil theft saboteurs the sum of 607,346,750 naira being the value of Caesaris. Buba also said between July 31st and August 3, troops arrested 18 suspected members of a criminal group in Borno known as Malians. Between July 31 and August 3, 2023, troops responded to intelligence of the notorious criminal gang known as Malians hibernating at Boliri 2 general area, Jajiweri, Bayan Quarters, and Tudun General in Maiduguri municipal city of Borno State. The operation yielded results as troops arrested 18 suspected gang members. Troops recovered substances suspected to be cannabis, cough syrup, and 5 mobile phones. Anthony Joshua defeats Robert Helenius with knockout. In a heavyweight bout, Anthony Joshua secured a commanding 7th round knockout against Robert Helenius, marking his first knockout victory since his triumph over Kubrat Pulev in late 2020, 3 years later. Initially, Joshua was gearing up for a rematch with White at London's O2 Arena. But after White's recent drug test complications, Helenius stepped up to the challenge on short notice, having just fought in Finland a week prior. Despite Helenius' early aggressive tactics, Joshua patiently used his jabs, seeking the right moment to strike. A once restless London crowd erupted in excitement as Joshua's swift three-punch combo in the 7th round left Helenius reeling. With Helenius collapsing against the ropes, The referee swiftly concluded the match, recognizing the definitive nature of Joshua's knockout. Joshua, following his victory, was seen celebrating alongside UFC legend Conor McGregor. This win signifies a pivotal momentum shift for Joshua, especially after recent fights had fans yearning for his knockout prowess. While Donate Wilder had previously defeated Hellenius in the first round, Joshua's recent performance solidifies his position, building anticipation for a potential face-off with the former WBC heavyweight champions. I was shrinking. Chiwetelago speaks on items removed from his body after he had a spiritual attack. Veteran Nollywood actor Chiwetelago has opened up about his experience after he suffered a spiritual attack. The 66-year-old actor went viral last year following a trending video of the actor being delivered with pins, stones, and other items sent into his body removed. Speaking about the experience during a recent interview with a media personality, Chud Jidowo, Agu said, "People were looking at me as if I was dying. I was shrinking. These were deadly arrows. Pins were there. Cowries were there. Sea stones, fetish substances inside my body. And they did scratch me. I will scratch. Then I will go to the prophet Ugo, who is somewhere. There is a place called Maryland area. He has his office there. He's a man I will call my man. We all have seen this world from peculiar angles, where your enemy, personal enemy, family enemy will just use medicine. In Yoruba, you call juju. You won't know when they enter your body, but when you know is when they begin to scratch you, to give you hell. That is to pin you as if you will die the next moment, you know. But if you go to Prophet Ugo, he will bring his holy oil to treat you. If you say it is here, he will bring the oil. Rub it here, rub it this way, and hold and feel it. If he feels the pain in your body, he will pull it out. My place is not that far, but you saw the picture on Instagram. Otherwise, I didn't have gone to bring them. They are still there, fresh. I'm keeping all of them for the day when I will say, God, let me go and give special thanks to you. I have been thanking God every morning is my prayer. But this one, I'm going to do it for God. Even many who were vast in using medicine to kill fellow human beings, they saw me when I survived some of their attempts and they marveled. Northern Elders Forum urges caution on Niger Republic. The spokesman for the Northern Elders Forum, Hakim Baba Ahmed, has issued a stern warning on the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, urging them to avoid military action against Niger Republic. Baba Ahmed called on ECOWAS to engage in negotiations with the junta in Niger instead of turning to threats or force. The Northern Elders Forum spokesman expressed a clear concern that military intervention in the region will lead to instability, emphasizing the importance of diplomatic avenues in resolving the current tensions. Baba Ahmed, in a post on his Twitter account, wrote, "This is a good time for ECOWAS to take a step back and assess the Niger Republic situation without rest and bravado," according to him. There is still room for some negotiations, but ECOWAS must drive the process. Nigeria in particular must use its clout to calm nerves and lead responsible. Who is going to guarantee a well-executed military intervention? Nigerians are against any military action. This will further destabilize the region. ECOWAS without Nigeria is a few countries who will not set foot in Niger. Negotiations are the best, according to Baba Ahmed Hakim. Full list of the items where Oyibo people know that allow us, may we carry go meet our brothers where they for Oyibo land. Rather than they want us to be spending the money in their own commodities, not our own commodities. In other words, we are not valued anywhere. Let us tell ourselves the simple truth. We are not valued anywhere. The earlier we realize this, the better for each and every one of us. We're gonna hear them. Not fewer than 10 Nigerian foods and goods are currently rejected abroad. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, revealed. While delivering a speech at the third Chinet Aviacargo conference during the weekend in Lagos, the Deputy Director, Export Division, Post Inspection Directorate, NAFDAC, Sanwo Olu OA, reviewed some of the commonly rejected export food commodities from Nigeria from 2018 till date. And in the top 10 include sesame, beans, melon seeds, peanut and smoked fish and fish meal, ginger, spicy pepper, hibiscus flower, palm oil, and ogbono. According to her, the goods are rejected abroad due to non-adherence to standardized clearance procedures by the stakeholders. In the speech titled Unlocking the Logistic Barrier to Improving Agro-Export Products, Sanwo-Olu blamed the rejection on non-adherence to set standards by freight forwarders, cargo handlers, airlines and carriers, and regulatory agencies, as well as poor inter-agency collaboration amongst others. The NAFDAC official hence called for collaboration among stakeholders to ensure that export trade meets the requirements of the country's trading partner in terms of quality, standards, and quantity as trade increases. Meanwhile, NAFDAC had earlier taken some steps on prepackaged foods with fats and oils in Nigeria. The agency has gathered by Nigeria News reviewed regulations concerning prepackaged food labeling because of their effect on high risk of non-communicable diseases like hypertension, heart disease, throat cancer, diabetes, and chronic lung disease, among others. The agency, at a press briefing, announced the Gazette of Reviewed Fats, Oil and Food Containing Fats and Oil Regulation 2022 and Prepackaged Food Labeling Regulation 2022, according to the newscaster. The new regulation, according to Director General of NAFDAC, Prof. Mojisola Christiana Adeyeye, nullifies the 2005 version of the standards, which is repealed without jeopardizing whatever was purportedly done in the spirit of old version. Adeyeye explained that it has become mandatory for the agency to implement the new regulatory or the new regulation because of the alarming rate of deaths caused by these chronic diseases, which are mostly related to the consumption of excess fat and unhealthy packaged foods. She cited the World Health Organization statistics indicating that NCDs are responsible for the 74% of all deaths worldwide. She revealed that the NCDs are estimated to account for about a quarter of total deaths in Nigeria, and the probability of dying between ages 30 and 70 years from the main NCDs is just 20%. The NAFDAC board said in real terms, more than 36 million people die yearly from NCDs, stating that cardiovascular disease are the number one cause of death, according to 17.5 million deaths annually. Adeyeye said World Health Organization WHO at the 2018 World Health Assembly in Geneva, Switzerland, called on countries to eliminate industrially produced trans fatty acids from global food supplies. She said the United Nations Agency released an action package called Replace, which include policy recommendations and interventions for government, which the WHO has recommended as one of the two policy pathways for implementation. I repeat myself, for what? For implementation. And so the thing take be. So my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, I told us earlier that this message is going to be a quick one, and that's exactly what I am doing. And I don't want to stretch it more, so that it will enable you to start my video and also get to end of it. So as you are watching, make sure you are liking this message. Make sure you are doing what? You are subscribing. Make sure you also, your comments are very, very important. Tell me which area I need to improve. Tell me which area it pains you. Tell me which area I'm not getting it right. Then at least it will enable me to make some corrections each time I'm doing any video or any broadcast. That is the only way you can support this ministry to move to the permanent site. Not for you to be using your bad mouthing to be discouraging. No, if you see anybody doing anything you cannot do, try to do what? Try to encourage that particular person. That is the only thing I have to tell you, my fans, and also my commentators. So whichever way you are going to support this ministry, do it with don't look back. The God who sees in secret and the light will repay you. So my good people, we're going to take this one step down. I will be back with another blockbuster. Have a nice day. Kenesiano.